for Kelowna-Mission.
The release of convicted repeat sex offender Taylor Dewick into our community without warning is a complete violation of trust between this NDP government and those it is supposed to serve. At no point was anyone told about this predator's criminal record, the condition that he have one-to-one supervision at all times, and that he was not to be around children. While children were arriving for after-school lessons, this convicted child molester's supervisor sat in the parking lot in his vehicle for 2.5 hours. The result was an 11-year-old girl being cornered and sexually assaulted in the bathroom by this predator. How can this NDP government have allowed this total failure to happen? And who is going to take responsibility for this complete and utter failure so it never happens again?
Minister of Public Safety and Solicitor General.
Thank you, Honourable Speaker, and I thank the member for the question. And as the member will know, when this came to our attention last week, the first thing I did was, one, express our extreme disgust and anger at what has taken place, and immediately ordered a full investigation and accounting of all provincial, federal agencies involved and officials involved to get to the bottom, to find out exactly what happened. Was it a systemic failure, or was it a failure of an individual? That work is underway to ensure that this never happens again, and so this government most certainly has taken action.
Member supplemental.
No. Someone has to be accountable. This 11-year-old girl deserves better. Our community is traumatized. That 11-year-old is traumatized. And our communities are not going to be protected by some investigation and analysis and report. People are sick and tired of the Premier and this minister's feigned indignation in the face of horrific failures that leave innocent people victimized, only to see them do absolutely nothing to prevent it from happening again. Make no mistake, the Premier and this NDP government, they're the architects of this system. The Premier was the former Attorney General and is now Premier. It's under his watch that the system prioritized this sexual predator's privacy over the safety and well-being of our children, over the safety and well-being of that 11-year-old girl. With Taylor Dewick's bail hearing tomorrow, parents and my entire community are traumatized and fearful that he's going to come back if he's released. The Premier needs to be held accountable and needs to stop prioritizing the rights of a pedophile over the rights of a community to feel safe. Who is going to take responsibility for this total failure to protect our children?
Attorney General.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I hear the passion and anger in the member's question, and I share that anger. I know the Solicitor General very quickly ordered an investigation. We need to get to the bottom of this. An 11-year-old child has been hurt, and we as a government take that extremely seriously. We need to get to the bottom of it. We need to find out what happened, to make sure this never happens again in this province to another child. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.